follow up to the video that I actually recorded and forgot to set the audio. So that happens from time to time. And here I am reloading this video. So we're going to use a track from my album Conversations. It's number 7. That's going to be our example track. And the only reason we're using it is to have something that has multiple instruments in it that we can use to split the stems. So again, Logic just updated the app today, as well as the desktop, and they offer guitar and piano in the stem splitting instead of just having an other track. So we're going to see how good it sounds, and that was the purpose of the previous video. So now we're doing it again. So here's the track without, I'll give you a little snippet without the stem split. So here's what it sounds like. Okay, so you can hear horns. I'm going to scoot down to this section of it. You should hear a guitar. About here. Okay, that's enough of that. Hopefully I won't get copied straight on my own. It would be weird. Anyway, so let's take a listen. We heard guitar, you heard horns, you heard piano, you heard bass and drums, right? There's no vocals. So if you just right click on any of these, you can click stem splitter, and you'll see now you have options and presets right here. We're going to do stem all just so you can see what it looks like. And you can see they added in these two. Before it was just vocals, drums, bass, and other. Now they have guitar and piano, which is kind of nice. So let's give it a shot. Let's see how long it takes to do it. And this is a full 2-minute track, I think. So it's pretty quick. 8 seconds on this one. And you'll see there's nothing vocal, which is exactly right. So we can see they get a score right there. Now let's check out other. We'll start from the bottom. Actually, you know what? Let's start from the top. Let's see how they did on the drums. So we'll solo out the drums. Now there could be some of that reflection that you're hearing from me recording in with this loop back open here. Because the microphone is processing through and is passing all this audio through. So if you hear a slight sound like it's sort of echoing, that might be something to do with this, okay? So it doesn't sound like that on the actual recording. All right, let's try the bass. See what we got. I mean, that is clean as it gets. Let's try the piano now. I think that's nice. That's really nice. Now, other is probably going to be the horns, I would imagine. So let's go back to the beginning. That is pretty dang good, I must admit. Now, here's some little artifacts in there. Part of that is the drums, I'm feeling like. That is slurring some of the drums in. That could happen. But for this, to say it's a free update, that's pretty incredible. And it's on iOS and desktop. So I have to say so far, this has been the best stem splitter in a DAW that I've ever seen. I mean, as far as the quality. Now, this is just on my own song. Of course, you need to try it with other stuff. I can't afford to be getting a copyright strike and mess my YouTube channel up to play you guys another song. You should try it out yourself if you have it. It's $5 a month on iOS. So if you think you might like something like this, try it on iOS for $5. And then if you really want to go into it, then rent it for the year, because that's what you're doing. It's a subscription. Or buy the desktop version. I think it's like $200 if you really like this DAW. Or just get it so that you can do the stem splitting. So anyway, let's try this guitar. It's the last one. Now, I always feel like to get horns and guitar is the hardest. Piano is probably the next. But let's see what it does. That is pretty incredible. I have to say, I'm impressed. I'm truly impressed. And I'm very much a picky person, so I would tell you. There are a few little artifacts I can hear in there, but if I'm just sampling something and I was able to pull that good of a guitar lick out of a song that carries, 5 parts here, I'd be pretty impressed. So definitely it's worth it. It's definitely a great upgrade, and it's free for anybody who already owns it. So I say give it a shot if you don't, if you like this type of workflow. And I'm impressed. That's what I have to say on this one. So I'm going to leave it there. Apologies. If you see the other video, please watch this video if you want to hear the sound sources. That'll help. I'll try to put a link in the description. I might just take the other video down. That's probably what I'll do. Just take it down, because I know somebody's going to say, I don't hear any sound. Like, yep, you were supposed to go to the other link. So anyway, I'll remove it. That way it doesn't confuse people. All right.